Hare Krishna. This is your humble servant, Solomon, Jaya Jiva, Jaya long IVA, back at you again with the continuation of dropping this science of God for the understanding of those who are trying to understand. Okay, previously I was talking about the process of creation and how it relates to Lord Brahma, who is one of the greatest demigods known to man. Now, don't misunderstand my position when I speak of these demigods and their various qualities and abilities in regards to this universal cosmos that we live in. Okay? So some people might call it paganism, or whatever name you want to come up with it. But the fact is that if we at all desire peace and prosperity, we all have to come to the proper understanding and come together so that this process of creation, maintenance, and ultimately destruction will go on peacefully. Now, we sometimes get in the way. Now, some other points I want to bring up, that we have to get over these lesser truths, or these relative truths. As far as the information we've been hearing about political, social, and religious propaganda, some of it may be true, but a lot of it is irrelevant. Let's take the sun, for example. The sunshine, that is truth. The sun glow, that is also truth, but it is higher. And the sun god is the highest truth in regards to this threefold understanding of the whole sun. Because the sunshine has no meaning without the sun globe, which is the source of the sunshine. The sun globe has no meaning without the sun god who presides over that planet. So similarly, if you want to understand God fully, then there is three phases of understanding. There is Brahman, Paratma, like Paramount, Paratma, Atma meaning soul, Par meaning transcendental or supreme. And then there's Bhagavan, three aspects of the Supreme Lord. Now there are different students on different levels of understanding. One student might be trying to understand the Brahman aspect of God, which is the light, that all-pervasive light that actually pervades the entire material and spiritual sky. But the material energy covers that Brahma Jyoti, it covers our vision of the Brahma Jyoti. Just like some may say that the cloud covers the sun, but actually the cloud never covers the sun. It only covers our vision of the sun, because the sun lies outside something else. Now, the peace and prosperity sky of the world depended not on our own efforts. Now, I bring this up because I'm constantly hearing about how people always peer pressuring others. So, man, get your hustle on, man. Go get you a job. You know what I'm saying? We got to get this money. We got to get this paper. We got to get these resources. But what I am trying to bring to the attention of those who are lacking the knowledge and information is that what is the ultimate science on how to replenish all the resources of material nature. Because like I mentioned, it was not dependent on our own efforts. It was actually set up by the background arrangement of the Supreme Lord, carried out by the demigods, who act according to the order of the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. Okay? What we simply had to do was perform the recommended sacrifice. Not sacrificing no human beings. That is a demonic process of whatever you want to call it, of sacrificing a human being. You know, even sacrificing animals is forbidden in this age. Why? Because there's no real qualified brahmanas who can chant the Vedic mantras properly with the exact meter and vibration, because if there was any discrepancy or mistake in the process of performing these animal sacrifices that was performed in previous ages and recommended in previous ages, then there was a severe reaction. Okay? So to bring it back to the recommended sacrifice of this age, that will be the Sankirtan Yajna. Yajna means sacrifice. Yajna is Sanskrit language. Okay? And sacrificing what? Okay, and when you really think about the situation, what do we really have that we can sacrifice? When we took our birth, we didn't bring anything with us. Just notice how strong the material energy is, how it causes us to forget that nothing belongs to us. When we took our birth, we didn't bring anything with us, even when we was in the womb of our mothers. So we prayed to be delivered from that most suffering condition. But what happens when Mother Nature, by the will of the Father, pushes us out? Material nature causes us to forget, and then we become wrapped up into the family tradition or conceptions, which may be on the wrong path, being trained or demoralized by the demonic civilization that we're living in. Okay? We have been purposely made to forget our original culture. And I'm talking beyond African culture, beyond what was called Africans. Okay? Because we have to transcend African consciousness and come to God consciousness. And if we really want to change this world to come to another point, I don't want to be misunderstood. I'm not trying to promote violence, but I am all for self-defense with anybody, whoever the enemy may be. But truly, I don't look at nobody as being my enemy or my friend. Why? Because this is all illusions and duality created by the conditions of material nature. Okay, so I transcend that conception of friend and enemy.